Joringel was sleeping, he dreamt that he found a bright red flower that had a big pearl in the centre. In his dream, he picked the flower and took it to the castle. Everything he touched with the flower was freed from magic, including his sweetheart Jorinda. When he woke up the next morning, he went to the forest and searched everywhere for the mysterious red flower. If I could just find that flower, he thought, then the spell would be broken and my Jorinda would be free. After searching for 8 days, he was ready to give up. That flower only seems to exist in my dreams, he thought. But on the 9th day, Joringel was lucky. He found the beautiful flower growing in a clearing. It looked just as it had looked in his dream. The petals were bright red, and right in the centre was a big dewdrop that looked just like a pearl. Joringel took the red flower back to the castle. When he got within 100 paces of the castle, he was worried that he might be rooted to the spot once again. But, to his surprise, he wasn't. He could move about quite freely. So Joringel walked bravely on to the castle gate. He touched the gate with the flower, and it sprang open straight away. He walked straight in, and through the courtyard, still clutching the red flower. As he walked through, he could hear the sound of birds coming from the castle. There must be hundreds of birds in there, he thought. I must find out exactly where they're kept. So he marched straight through the open doors of the huge castle. So many rooms. How on earth am I going to find my little nightingale again? He wondered. As he walked, the birdsong seemed to be getting louder and louder. I must be getting near now, he thought. He walked on for a few more paces, and at last he found the room with the birds in cages. The huge room was full of cages, and there were so many of them. Even if the witch had tried, she couldn't have squeezed another cage into that room. There just wasn't an inch of space left. Joringel was surrounded by hummingbirds, nightingales and finches, and they were all singing at the tops of their voices. And what a wonderful noise they all made! The sound of birdsong was so loud that it almost deafened Joringel. "Jorinda!" he cried. "Where are you?" But every single hummingbird, nightingale and finch twittered in reply. Poor Joringel couldn't tell which bird was his true love.
"Jorinda, where are you?"
To break the spell, he knew that he would have to find Jorinda's cage. But it wasn't an easy task. He brushed the petals of the red flower against several different cages in turn, but nothing happened. A little later, the old witch went into the room to feed the birds. She was very angry when she saw Joringel standing there, calling out to all the cages.
"How did you get into my castle and find my sacred room?"
she shouted.
"Get
But
out of
Joringel
here!
took
You
no
leave
notice of
my
her
birds alone.
and continued to search for his lost love. So many nightingales, and they all make the same sound, he sighed. How will I ever find my Jorinda? As he was searching, he noticed that the old witch had picked up a birdcage and was making for the door. Joringel ran towards her and touched the cage she was carrying with his red flower. One of the petals fell into the cage and touched the little bird. Then the little nightingale furiously fluttered its wings before turning into Jorinda.
Ah, Joringel, at last.
Joringel was full of joy when he saw his sweetheart standing there. She looked lovelier than she'd ever looked before. Joringel had also touched the witch with the flower, and this had caused her to lose all her magic powers. Then Joringel touched all the other cages with the special red flower. Whenever the petals brushed against one of the cages, the bird inside turned into a beautiful young girl.
Ah, I'm so happy.
Soon the room was filled with the sound of girls chatting instead of the sound of birdsong. All the girls were very grateful to Joringel, and they thanked him for his kind deed.
Oh, thank you.
I was locked up in a cage for many years, one of the girls told him. That night, a party was held in the castle to celebrate their freedom, while the old witch sulked in the castle dungeon. Her powers had gone, and the sound of birdsong would never be heard in her castle again. The next day, Joringel led Jorinda home through the forest. On their way, they spent time picking flowers that grew close to the castle, because they knew they would come to no harm now. Shortly afterwards, their wedding took place, and on this happy occasion, the music was provided by a nightingale's sweetest song.